everyone, how are you all doing? So today I'm going to be showing you how to make crispy corn. So I have some sweet corn here. I've used tinned. If you want, you can use the frozen one, but I do advise you to, of course, boil it first. You can even use fresh corn on the cob and then take off the kernels and then boil those and do it that way. But the tins work just fine. So if you can get tins, then get the sweet corn tins. Now this dish is super tasty, but it is a bit naughty as it's deep fried. Really moreish though. So to make crispy corn, what you need into a bowl first of all is some corn flour. And of course, this is what's going to give the corn its crispiness. So corn flour into a bowl like this. Oops, let's get all of that in. And then we want to also go in with some red chili to spice this up. So here we go, red chili in like this, make it nice and mircha and hot. And then we need some cumin powder as well. Now really you can add whatever flavor you want to add in your corn flour. I'm going to give it a nice garlicky touch as well with some garlic granules, and also need to go in with some salt for flavor. So get that all in. And now what you want to do is just go ahead and mix the corn flour all together like this, so it's just all well combined. Okay, just leave that there for 1 second, and now in a new bowl, just add your sweet corn. You don't need to dry this. In fact, a little bit of moisture will help the corn flour just stick to it a little bit. So that goes in like this. My karai is heating for deep frying. So right, this just goes like this. And now all I'm doing is getting my corn flour in, coating it like this. It looks good already. And just putting it all in so that it's well coated onto the sweet corn kernels. And just get all of it in. This is, I'm telling you, this is really moreish with a squeeze of lemon, some chopped coriander, and then some finely chopped raw onion as well. So I'm just gonna mix this all together like this. So that moisture is really helping. Perfect. There you go. And that's exactly how you want the corn to be nice and coated. I'm just gonna get a little bit more corn flour sprinkled on top of that. So just a little bit more sprinkled on top like this. Okay, that should be enough. Right, give that a mix so it's well coated and combined. Perfect. Alrighty, all those flavors. We're gonna make this even more delicious. Right, just like this, and now that's ready to deep fry. Let's get going. With your oil, you want to make sure that it's not overly hot, because what will tend to happen, it will, when you put the corn in, if it's too hot, it will start to pop, because of course the corn has quite a lot of water content. So what I'm going to do just to begin with, first of all, you just want to separate the corn kernels and just test. And if a corn comes up, another one in, if it rises to the top, which it has, that means your oil is ready. Also, just be really careful whilst you do this. So I'm just putting the sweet corn kernels in like this. And you might want to do this in a few batches. You will also need to separate them. Be really careful, like I said, you don't want the oil too hot, because you don't want the water in the corn kind of splashing out at you. So it's really important. And you also need to start to break the sweet corn kernels up just gently, really gently. And just check them. Yeah, that's cooking perfectly. So they don't take long in the oil at all. Just 1 to 2 minutes at max. Like I said, the oil should not be on a high temperature. That's perfect actually, to show you how well they're cooking. So what you can do just to separate them is just do this in the oil and they will separate. So although it's a really delicious dish, it does take a little bit of time and effort just to make sure it's cooked perfectly in that oil. Let's give that a few seconds. This lot is surely done. Look at this. So yummy. I'm just going to take it out. Wow, look at that, guys. So yum. Okay, really crispy that looks, and really delicious. Right, get that all out like this. I want to taste one right now. Okay, it's a bit of a mission to get them out as well because they are so small. A bit of lemon, a little bit of onion, and some chaat masala. That is going to be perfect. Oh my god, there's some more in there. Okay, perfect. So now let's go again exactly how we did that. So just break up these corns as much as you can, and I'm going to try and get a bigger lot in here this time. Be really careful when you're doing this. And another lot. You don't want them to clump together, that's the most important thing. So just, I've got my hand quite low, but you just be really careful when you do this. Like this. So that oil is always on a consistent temperature. I'm not putting the heat high at all, so just going to do the rest of these as well. Alright, and now time to separate them. Okay. So I've got quite a few in there this time. Just separating them so that they don't stick together. A few will, wow, look at that. A few will stick together. So let's give this again 1 to 2 minutes until they're nice and golden and crisp. Right, I'm going to switch the heat off now because these ones are also done, and now I'm going to just get them out. Look at the crispy corn here, right? Yummy, yummy, this looks so good. Alright. And just in here. Now we're not finished yet because we need to coat these and flavour these up to make them even more delicious. Like I said, it's a bit of a mission getting these out of the pan. Okay, that should be fine now. Alrighty, try and get as many as I can. I'm just draining the oil off. And fishing for my corn at this point. Now remember, you can find all my recipes below my videos. All of them, I promise you. I promise they're all there. I still get messages saying, where are your recipes? But they're all there, promise. Right, that is all perfect. Right, let me get this out of the way and then next step, but really fast. We are ready. So first of all, you have to make sure your corn is nice and crispy like this. Now, although I said the sweet corn needs to be a little bit moist, I don't mean like full of moisture. I just mean it needs, you just pat it dry a little bit and leave a little bit of moisture in there. That's fine. That will just help the corn flour to stick. And also, if you find that there's not enough corn flour, you can just sprinkle a bit more from the top as well, just to get it even more crispier. And then secondly, your karai doesn't need to be in a full heat. Like I said, just a medium heat, and you need to cook it for about 1 to 2 minutes until it gets crispy. Now, depending on your temperature, it may cook faster, it may cook slower, but you just need to make sure it gets like this, nice and crisp. Right, now what we need to do is add to our mixing bowl some finely chopped onion into my mixing bowl, like this. I also need some fresh chopped coriander, save a tiny bit for garnishing. I need some, this is a secret, some chaat masala. This is going to make it so nice and chatpata. A little bit of sour, a little bit of tangy, and also you need some lemon. But before that, let's go in with our crispy corn into the bowl. It needs to sound like that, really nice and crisp. Now, the thing is, when I start eating these, I can't stop because it's so moreish and it's so delicious. Right, a little bit of lemon squeezed over this, just a little bit. There we go, perfect. Again, it's as per preference. You don't have to add lemon. Some people add green chilli at this point as well, so you can add some green chilli. This looks, what's my word? Wicked. It actually does look wicked. So good. Crispy. Can you hear that crisp? So yummy and delicious, and it smells so yum. That's how quick and easy it is to make crispy corn. Let me show you my crispy corn, and I have to taste this. Oh my goodness. This is so yummy. Wait, let's actually plate it up. This is delicious. Such a moreish, yummy, naughty snack because it's deep fried. And I'm sure I'm going to have questions saying, do we have to deep fry this? Can we do it in a pan? Can do it in a pan, but it's not going to be the same. Okay, right. A little bit of chopped coriander on the top, bit more. And that, everyone, is my chatpata crispy corn. I hope you've enjoyed that recipe. I need to go dig in to this. Stay happy and stay healthy. See you soon. Bye.